Hey, what's up, YouTube? Good morning. Today marks the first year of Prince's death, and I just wanted to say he was a musical genius, as we all know. But I'm sorry that you guys can't see me. Of course, I'm driving. But I just wanted to say he is a musical genius, and there is a lot that we can learn from Prince when it comes to continuing to stay independent, the protection of your music, as well as the quality of your mixing and mastering and engineering. I wanted to say, when it comes to anyone that's an independent artist, that is an artist that is looking to learn about music and how it works and the whole technical aspect of it, I highly advise you to look into Full Sail University. But before we do that, and I talk about that, when it comes to making music for me, it definitely is however I want it to be. We create the music, and when creating music is a little difficult for me because you want to make sure that the music that you create, it is not only catchy and timeless, but you want to make sure that it's not the same as everybody else, and you want to make sure that it hasn't been sampled from everybody else. Music today, and for a very long time, it has always been sampled. So it's hard to create original music from scratch and then, in hopes that people like it. But when it comes to mixing and engineering, number one, you want to make sure that it's clean as possible, and that what I do when it comes to mixing and engineering music is, and this is what people should do, is you take every part and you want to make sure that you work on your compressions, your EQs, your limiters, and things like that. Even when it's just vocals, most people think, okay, well, if I mix the music, then that's okay, but they're not understanding that you have to also mix and engineer your vocals as well. So not just, the music, but you want to make sure that you mix and engineer your vocals as well as your music and instruments and things like that when it comes into making sure everything is smooth and in place. So that's one thing you definitely want to make sure that you got. Prince, we know, just left a complete body of musical beauty here on earth, and for us to listen to, and he was music, literally. I was watching a piece of material, and it was the When Doves Cry 2017 little short movie or documentary, if you want to say. My reviews on that was it was nice all the way around. It made me completely think about Michael Jackson in the case, because when we talk about having everything that you want, but then you're lonely, and Prince hid a lot of things very, very well when it came to the public, and being able to keep us at bay, and it was very sad at times, and I can relate to a lot of the things that was going on in the documentary. But overall, those were things that obviously he did not want us to know, and what he wanted us to know was the music, and in order for us to learn, about any musician, we listen to their body of work, and as well as fans to listen to us, they have to understand and listen to our body of work to get the understanding of what the artist is about and going through in the brand. A lot of things I listen to today really has no meaning to it, and put a piece of you, a lot of you, all of you, into your music. Everything is so materialistic when I listen to music nowadays. It's kind of sad, actually. But getting on to Prince, it is the first anniversary of his death, and to know that such a genius in the epitome of music, in my eyes and in my opinion, is gone. It's sad to know that we're left with the music that we're left with today. So just, I don't want to make this video too long, but time is changing. Music is ever changing, and up to us to continue to make and create beautiful bodies of work. 3121 Entertainment YouTube page is coming out pretty soon, and what that's going to entail, like I've been saying before, it's more just how to introduce it and be able to push it and present it in a packaged material for you with a bow on top. We'll talk about making music and how to properly mix and master things, as well as making music from scratch. And with that, you guys will be able to stay tuned with what 3121 is doing as far as new music is coming out. But if you guys can, just take a listen to a lot of things that Prince and Michael Jackson, what they've done, and how smooth and clean vocals are sounding. Not just the music and what it's talking about. Listen to the instrumentation alone. If you can get the instrumentals of their music, awesome. But listen to the records. Listen to their voices. Listen to their enunciation when it comes to words, and listen to Prince, the highs and lows, as far as when you get Darling Nikki and he's all of my purple line, and he's doing things like that. I've been looking for a dude, and then you get something, then you get the other stuff of baby, 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 is it him or is it me? Those high notes. Listen to how clean they sound. Listen to just the pitch and the beauty of what he's been able to do. The screams that he does, listen to those things, and maybe you might pick up some things that you might want to incorporate into your music. But I just wanted to share those things with you, and just, and to really say to all the Prince fans, thank you for keeping his legacy and his music alive at this time. And to Prince, although you're not here with us, thank you so much for the things that